Yo, what is going on, my people? Welcome back to another one of my YouTube videos. And now obviously you know what this video is about if you read the title, but I'm basically going to show you how you can make more than a Fifo worker and never ever have to wear this fucking shirt again, never have to go underground, never have to go out to the fucking middle of bumfuck nowhere to earn money. I'm going to show you how to make more money sitting right here from your phone, from your laptop, from your own home. All right, so if you haven't been following along on my videos, basically my name is Asher Shaw. I went from working Fifo, doing 12-hour shifts as an underground diamond driller, doing this shit all day, to then learning skills, and I started selling expensive digital products and services, which is what I'm going to show you how to do today. And that was how I was able to leave my Fifo job and never have to wear this shirt again and live my life like this, and basically I can go and travel and do whatever I want whenever I want. And I just bought my first house at the age of, how old am I? 22 now. So it's a blessing, and I'm going to show you guys how you can do the exact same. All right, so first what I want to jump into and bring to your attention is obviously a lot of jobs are going remote. After COVID, we had so many people that were like, oh, well, if our job can go remote, why don't we just keep it remote? We get to stay with our families, spend more time with our families, spend more time at home. And it's just more enjoyable rather than going in, sitting in traffic for 2 hours, 3 hours a day, going to fucking work to the people that you don't even like. So with that change being made, people started actually looking into remote work. And not only could they stay home, they could also go and live in a completely different country while still making money. Because that is the dream. When you work in Fifo, you're like, fuck, I can't wait for my swing so I can go to Bali or, go to Thailand. And then when you're there, when you're in Thailand or in Bali, you're like, man, I wish I could earn money while I'm here. And I wish I could earn the same amount of money so I can just stay here. When I search how many jobs are going to be going remote in the year 2030. Now that's only 5 years away. So it says here, the World Economic Forum predicts that 92 million jobs will be remote by 2030, driven by technology advancements and the growing infrastructure that supports global talent pools. So 90 million jobs are going remote. And that's only 5 years from now. Imagine 5, 10, 15 years, a lot of stuff is going to be going remote. Even look at the mines, bro. Trucks are going remote, diggers are going remote. Even when I was diamond drilling, they were always talking about these remote RC rigs. Yeah, they might not be the best, but 5, 10 years from now, they won't need an offsider, they won't need a driller. Think about it, they can work them constantly. They don't need to worry about accommodation, food, flights, health and safety, none of that bullshit. So what I'm saying is we need to learn some skills so that we can eventually get one of these remote jobs and ultimately eventually leave our Fifo job. Because we don't want to be working out there for fucking ever, do we? All right, so Asher, tell me, how are we going to make all this money? How are we going to make more money than a Fifo worker? How is that possible? Let me show you. All right, so it's a simple thing being a remote sales rep. You're closing a deal and you are the middleman of a high ticket deal. Now, let me explain it to you on this whiteboard really quickly. So basically, right, you have a business right here. This is a businessman or an influencer, right? Put some eyes on him, a little smiley face. So he owns the business. So this guy has a service of, let's say he helps businesses run their ads. He helps other businesses run their ads and make a lot of money through what they're selling, right? So now you have these two people who also have their business. Now this isn't always just business. Sometimes these are customers. But for this one, we'll go business. So these guys have a business, but their marketing just isn't hitting. It's just not doing well. They're good at their job. They're just not good at marketing. They can't get their business out there to clients so that they can do the job, right? Okay? So this guy here, right? He has the marketing. He has the tips and tricks to help these people. Now, his services, right? His cost to, run these guys' marketing and put their business out and, help them cost 15,000 Australian dollars. Now, it might seem like a lot of money, but that's, in the high ticket sales space, that's pretty average. All right, so these two people need to make a deal. But this business here has too many deals going on, right? That they're just too busy. They don't want to take the deal. They don't want to take the call. This is where you come in with your skills that you've learned. And all you're doing, you've learned sales, and all you are is a remote closer, and you are connecting the deal and finalizing and closing that deal between these guys and these guys, right? You don't have to run the business, do marketing, nothing. You don't even have to post on social media or make cringy videos like myself. Okay, so now out of this deal, you sold this deal, right? Now you sold this deal for him. This is you, all right? You're very happy right now. because you just made money, right? So your cut, you're going to get around 10 to 15%. You're going to get around 10 to 15% depending on the deal, depending on what kind of business you're closing for. But let's just go with 10%. That's generally pretty universal for all this kind of stuff. You're going to get around 10% of this deal. That is $1,500. $1,500 that you just got for taking a 45-minute to an hour phone call, closing these people and connecting that deal, right? All you did, these people needed the service that they had, and all you did was you are the middleman closing this deal and taking your percentage. Pretty straightforward, right? Pretty fucking straightforward. Now, this is very fucking common, and what people don't really understand is learning sales, learning a skill set that is needed and in high demand in this scenario is very profitable. Profitable for you, profitable for them, and ultimately everyone's happy. They're happy they got their marketing. He's happy he closed the deal. You're happy because you made money. Now you get to enjoy that, and that's taking you 45 minutes to an hour to make. Let's say you take 3 calls a day. That's it, 3 calls a day. Let's say out of those 3, you only close 2. Even though you only close 2, you're still pulling in over $3,000. Now look, some days you're gonna have shit days, some days you're gonna have, now you're not gonna have, the best days. But that's okay. You're still gonna be able to, with your skill set, make this money very quickly. Now you're probably wondering, Asher, where do I find one of these roles? How do I get started? This sounds like bullshit. This sounds too good to be true. I've heard it all before. Right, so where the fuck do we actually apply to these roles? And you wouldn't believe it, but it's actually a website called seek.com. Probably the website you got your mining job from. So let's jump into this website, and I'm gonna show you exactly how you can get one of these roles and what the exact steps that you need to do to find one of these roles and apply. All right, so we're gonna go to seek.com. And we're gonna go, what are we looking for? Now, first we wanna go remote high ticket closer. Remote high ticket closer. Search. All right, so first one, we got AMA, high ticket closer, AI powered CRM sales. Fully remote gig. You can do it from home, you can do it from anywhere. Marketing agency, Melbourne, Victoria remote, $15,000 to $20,000 a month potential. High earning potentials with uncapped commission. 150K. Remote role with flexibility to work anywhere, work from home, and you're simply helping businesses adopt the power of AI. So just in this first job that I've searched up, you can see the potential of earning more than a FIFO worker from your home, not having to fly out of the bumfuck nowhere, and be able to do it from anywhere. Another one here. The EA Institute sales representative, fully remote, $80,000 a year plus uncapped commission. Now this is where you can be earning, 30 to 40, maybe $50,000 on top of your salary. So $80,000 salary is what you're getting. Plus that commission, so that's what, $110 and 20, 30, $130,000. Next one, $80,000 to $100,000 base rate. Investment buyers agency, $200K plus. Strong salary base, high commissions for top performers. Warm intent leads, inbound leads from TikTok database and events. Now, what they mean by warm leads is it means that you don't have to do all this cold calling, all that bullshit. The leads come to you and they are ready to buy. Like I was saying before on the whiteboard, the client already needs the service. You are simply just connecting the deal and making the sale. Next one, closer, breath work, wellness offer, remote, work from home. $14,000 a month. Next one, high ticket sales, work from home. $10K to $20,000 commission only. Smart marketing success. This is completely remote. High ticket sales professionals, work from home, 10 to 20K. Next one, elite sales closers and sales prospectors. High ticket crypto investment services, $160,000 to $240,000 per year. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? The whole world, we're going to be having 90 million remote jobs in 2030 alone. So why not learn a skill where you can go remote, you can make money from anywhere, and you can make more money than what you're making right now. All right, so I'm gonna show you a person that went onto one of these roles, landed it, and I just want you to watch this video. This is Jamie Pollock, and this is what he said about him getting a remote role.
It was that resilience and that persistence that Trev and Trey instilled within me that led me to my current offer, which is a six-figure base salary, as well as uncapped comms, everything else that comes with that. So there are so many offers out there and there's so much work to be had. And you guys are given such a head start over everyone else by being a part of this group. And you've already made the biggest decision by taking the leap into this industry. So fucking go for it.
So that was Jamie that landed a high ticket sales role completely from Seek. Now for me, I had to get training and I had to actually invest into getting the right training. Because let me tell you this, right? If someone's gonna teach you how to land one of these jobs that's gonna pay you, you know, $5, $10, $15, $20,000, $30,000 a month as a remote closer, it's not gonna be for free. So these skills, you know, you're gonna have to invest. But the money that you invest, you have to think of it like this. Okay, I'm spending this money, but I'm learning ways and I'm investing into myself so that no matter what happens, I know how to sell and make money anywhere in the world, right? That's what you're doing. So this skill that you're learning is so that you can go out and you can work remotely and make good money remotely and live your fucking life, bro, because there's no way. And I tell you right now, you do not want to be doing this shit for the rest of your life when there are so many more opportunities, especially from the thing that you're holding right now, your phone, your laptop. The amount of opportunities that are in there right now is literally unlimited. And I'm going to be honest, you know, watching YouTube videos and learning like that isn't really the best way. You need to join some sort of community. Like I was saying before, you need to invest in yourself. You need to get a mentor, get a coach. That's exactly what I did. That's what Jamie did. And that's the only way that you're going to be able to progress. Now, the people that trained me, the people that took me from going from this guy all the way to this and being able to live the life that I live now, they do have spots open, but it's only for people that are dead serious about this and serious about actually making money online and wanting to start this, pursue this, replace their income and actually change their life. So if you're someone that wants to actually start with ABC, be a part of a community that gets people results like Jamie Pollock or like myself and so many others, then there is a booking link down below that you can book in a call with one of the advisors. Basically, you'll book in a call with them, you'll talk to them, they'll figure out a plan on how you can get from where you are now to where the life that you want to be and exactly how you're going to hit your goals. Then from there, hopefully you get accepted into the academy and you're one of us. Then hopefully you get accepted from the academy and then you get trained up, you land one of these roles and you start earning money. That right there is a blueprint to success on how you're going to go from working construction, working FIFO, working a job that you don't like, to living a life of freedom, living a life where you can make money from anywhere and on your own terms. So like I said, that link in the description is a booking link to book in a call with the advisors. They are only going to take people that's serious. If you have any sort of questions whatsoever, just leave a comment and I'll answer it, or send me a DM on my Instagram, which is this one right here. But other than that, best of luck. Thank you so much for listening and I hope to see you inside the academy sometime soon. But yeah, best of luck. Thank you so much. Cheers.